Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. We're looking at a massive paradigm shift in how artificial intelligence actually operates. And today, we're going to break down exactly what this means through the lens of a quiet yet totally industry-shaking release from Meta, Muse Code. Picture this. It's a Wednesday evening, August 5th, 2026. There's no massive keynote presentation, no flashy stage with dramatic lighting. Instead, with just a single tweet from Mark Zuckerberg and a simple link, Meta planted its flag in the absolute most competitive, consequential battlefield in AI right now. The company that a lot of critics claimed was lagging behind? Yeah, they just quietly dropped a bombshell on the whole industry. Part 1, the quiet August launch. To really get why this matters so much, we first need to look at the staggering pace coming out of Meta's Super Intelligence Labs. This is the internal group they built specifically to catch up in the AI race, and man, their output has been relentless. We had MuseSpark 1.0 drop in April. Barely 3 months later in July, boom, they pushed the 1.1 update. And now, just 4 weeks after that, we get MuseSpark 1.2 alongside the Muse Code beta. This release cadence tells us one very clear thing. Meta is no longer taking its time. They are flat out sprinting. Section 2, chatbots versus autonomous agents. This shift, moving from a chatbot to an autonomous agent, is literally the biggest trend in AI right now. It completely reframes how we interact with software. Think about it like hiring a contractor. A chatbot, that's like calling a contractor for some quick advice over the phone. They answer, you hang up, the conversation's over. But a coding agent is like handing a trusted contractor the keys to your house with a punch list. You give it a broad goal, and the agent plans the work, writes the code, checks to see if it actually works, and fixes its own mistakes, entirely without you babysitting it. Every major lab desperately wants a seat at this table. You've got Anthropic pioneering this commercial space with Claude Code, OpenAI answering right back with Codex, Google stepping in with Antigravity CLI, and now Meta enters the arena with Muse Code. Why the intense focus here? Because enterprise software development is where AI can save real hours and real dollars right now. This is where the measurable ROI lives, and absolutely nobody wants to be left out. Part 3, inside Meta's technical innovations. Looking under the hood reveals 3 specific design choices that show us exactly what good looks like in this generation of tools. First up, async background agents. This means the AI stays alive during your entire session, working in parallel and deciding on its own when to interrupt you with updates. Next, model tool co-training. Meta didn't just bolt an interface onto a generic model, they explicitly trained MuseSpark 1.2 to understand how to use this exact tool set. But honestly, it's that middle step, the crash logs, that I think is the most practical game changer for everyday users. Here's why. Meta calls it replay exact and restart safe. Basically, every model call, every tool run is saved to a local log. If you've ever lost, say, 30 minutes of complex AI work because your laptop died or your terminal simply closed, you immediately understand why this crash-safe event log is such a massive relief. It picks up exactly where it left off instead of silently duplicating work and creating a total nightmare of bugs. Number 4, the 24-hour stress test. Of course, claims on paper are one thing, but execution is another, right? Well, to prove these capabilities, Meta published a crazy case study. They gave the model a genuinely brutal, open-ended task, optimizing GPU kernels. This is the highly complex, low-level code that dictates how fast an AI chip actually runs. And they just let Muse Code loose on this problem for 24 hours straight. In that time, making over 1,000 distinct tool calls, the AI worked entirely on its own. For a full day and night, it wrote code, compiled it, tested performance, and iterated without a single human checking in to guide it. This stress test is a massive signal. Even if you never write a GPU kernel in your life, you should care about this because it proves the AI can stay focused and accurate over really long stretches. That capability, that sustained, self-correcting, long horizon work, is precisely what separates a flashy toy demo on social media from a robust tool that a real business can actually trust. Part 5, the benchmark reality check. Now, I want to be totally straight with you here because radical transparency is absolutely key when evaluating these tools. Looking at independent data from the Artificial Analysis Intelligence Index, we see the real reality of the landscape. MuseSpark 1.2 scores a 54. This puts it noticeably behind the current frontier leaders like OpenAI's GPT 5.6 Sol at 59 and Anthropic's Claude Opus 5 up at 61. So no, MuseSpark 1.2 is not the absolute smartest model out there today, but it is Meta's fastest jump yet. heavily tuned for coding rather than trying to be a generalist. It's a foundational stepping stone.
Section 6, the ripple effect.
So let's bring it all together. What does this actually mean for you, regardless of your current job title? Well, for developers in IT, you've got a free beta to test out how persistent background agents actually feel in your workflow today. For managers, having 4 credible enterprise options means aggressive competition, and that historically means falling prices and way faster feature rollouts. If you're a marketer, do not ignore this. Autonomous agent-based tools are coming directly to marketing and design software next. And for students, Meta built-in commands like /plan and /grill, creating a much safer, guided on-ramp to learn agent workflows by forcing human review steps. Start experimenting now, and you won't be caught flat-footed.
Ultimately, here's the grand takeaway. Meta is officially in the race with a real infrastructure and a real product. The market just got a 4th series player. When the tools that build our software get dramatically faster and cheaper, the ripple effects are enormous. It means small teams and solo founders can realistically build and scale way more complex ideas than ever before.
Which brings us to the most exciting part of this entire technological shift. With AI teammates now genuinely capable of 24 hours of unsupervised, self-correcting work, the bottleneck is no longer how fast you can type code. It's how big you can dream. So what will you or your solo team build tomorrow? Let me know down in the comments which coding agent you're currently experimenting with, and keep exploring how this incredible technology is reshaping the speed of business. Thanks for diving into this explainer with me, and I'll catch you in the next one.